Hi everyone, I want to show you a free tool I built. It's called Supabase JS Playground. If you're working with Supabase or you have worked with it before and you're using their JavaScript client, you know how frustrating it can be to debug the queries, the JavaScript code that you write, and also to test your RLS policies. That's where this tool comes in. So what does it do? It lets you run your JavaScript Supabase code with real data and see the results immediately. You can write the JS code. For example, I have connected it to TabHive's Supabase account or Supabase project. I'll just run this query and you can see the result of this query, and this is run with the Anon key, anonymous key. So since I'm not logged in, I don't see any spaces for this user, which is working fine. If you have the service key, or if you want to check how it looks, let's say you're using the service key in your backend, you can try this same thing out and see what. So I can see it returned all the results. If I change it back to Anon, you can see there's nothing being returned. So this way you can also check out if the RLS policies are working fine, and you can visually see what data your code is going to return. So how do I add the keys? So click on this cog icon. You can add your URL, add the Anon key, and add the service key. Service key is optional. If you don't add it, you will not see this toggle option and you won't be able to impersonate. So let me show you how impersonate works. I click on here, I'll choose the email and I'll click on impersonate. For this to work, you need to have the service key added in this. Now if I run the same query, you will see it shows the results only for this user. So let me show it to you again. If I stop and if I run this, you don't see any results, and if I use the service key, you will see all the results. But if I impersonate, I see the data of this user who's logged in. So if you want to know what a logged in user can see with the same query or the same JavaScript code, you can get this thing. So this is to check with the database query. You can also use, or you can also test RPC functions. Let's say you have created an RPC function in Supabase. You can just put in the function name and you can run it. So I have this function called statsbar_user. It just returns a single count with the total number of users. So I can see it returned 38. Yeah, so if you're using Supabase and using their Supabase JavaScript client, try this out. It's free to use. The code is also open source.